anyone. It's the people, it's not him. But to stand there and not be honest, they're the things that piss me off. It's not the fact that they all make money at the top. It's the fact that they just push the narrative of the way it is. And people have these points that just really piss me off. And like you say, twice, bananas, right? For two things I've not even done. One, I was just playing music and that, and it pissed me off, right? And you know what? This is my backup account, and do you know what I made a point of? I said, listen, if it gets happening again, I'll go to the police, I'll have a crime reference number, I'll go to TikTok and everything else, and I think, and you know, since then, it doesn't matter what I say on this account, whether I skit the ad or whether I've made points over DP and having his fake birds and his wives and making jokes that you'd have all on the app and everything else, but nothing's happened since. But do you know why? Because the hate can't come and knock you off.
Sunshine, but it's morally wrong what he's done.
Yeah, it is.
But we're turning a blind eye. You're basically saying until it's proven.
No, I'm not saying take a blind eye. So don't take it from what I'm saying is I'll always play devil's advocate, but we can't take a blind eye. This is why I'm standing up for it. What I'm saying is you can't take a blind eye for what he's doing, but we can't physically do anything because all we're doing, right? If someone's got a domestic violence case against them, right, and they throw it all over the the hardest fact, the amount of women that see their exes and that on these streets still that are beaten back to them because they put it on the internet because they tried to push the narrative. And the problem is that's the thing. And the problem is awareness as well for these, as you say, for the kids, right? This app is not made for adults. This app is for kids. It was Musical.ly beforehand. It was just in the lockdown. It become what it was. Do you know what I mean?
No Gift Sunday. What, you think that people are not going to be sat up at reset?
Listen,
you think people are not going to be sat up at 12 o'clock, even if you say strike? You don't think what they'll do is then loads of different people jump on a fucking live stream and do exactly the same 100%. Thing because then they see a market in it.
You need to make awareness that's what everyone can do.
Any suggestions of what we can do?
I even do research.
I just think there's so many things going on. Obviously, morally and disgusting. Like, what can we do as creators? Because like some of us are actually stuck in limbo thinking like, what? Like, I've got a big account. Like, what can I do with it? Do you know what I mean?
You need to spread awareness and you need to take responsibility for your own life. That's all you can do. That's all you can do.
Here's the problem I have for some of you, right? Obviously, like I've got a good job and a good business, right? And I earn money, right? So even if I become a big creator, this money doesn't make it. Some people have gone from not really having any to making a wage out of it, as well as gifting back. And end of the day, fair dues to you, right? 100% all day back on you. The problem you've got with it is take this away, and this is where the greed comes in. This is why they all fit into themselves with all gifting rings and all the other stuff. Because end of the day, listen, I've heard all stories, Discord thingies coming out me, I need this, blah, 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 sharing money. I hear all the stories from the back end. It's all, and the problem you find is you won't be able to destroy it unless you're destroying the app, and they won't allow it to happen. Do you know what I mean?
I don't. Like, we're just the UK. Like there's over 2 billion people on TikTok of every single country. And even if the whole of the UK like opted out, I promise you TikTok ain't gonna go broke. That's not the point of it. They don't care. They're always gonna make money. They're very smart. It's a very smart like an app. Do you know what I mean? It's one of the biggest social media platforms. They're not dumb. They're a lot more smarter than we are as a collective. Let's be realistic in terms of technology. But my point is, as big creators, all you can do, I get this whole like, oh, we're not judge and jury, but at the same fucking time, yes, we are, because we're meant to be for the people, by the people. We really are. And I'm not saying go sit out there and if someone said, oh, they've done this or someone's cheated on their missus and then go and drag them, tear them down. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about convicted criminals because that's what we are discussing here. Yeah, he's been convicted and he's been sentenced.
Okay. Okay, so has he 100% been sentenced and gone to prison?
He's been sentenced. He's got 11 years. The woman said no 107 times. Don't even downplay.
Oh no. I know that's against the Lion King. But what I'm saying is, there's another bigger narrative here. Of tower, like all these people sit in these little circles of what they do and everything else.
But they're all part of the same circle. That's what I mean. So if we actually took a bit more responsibility, and if many creators stop going into Diageo's, for instance, as in because there's the whole reason, like everyone's saying that he's still going because of that 30%, because there's still creators that are quite big and that have influence that are still going in there. Have you not noticed though the box bowls have gone a lot more downhill compared to when the bigger creators were going in there? Like, okay, like when Kaz was in there, when G-Crew was in there, like when all of these people was in there, the numbers, the scores were wild, and look where he was. He's now
it's just the people in there that are desperate for clout.
See, this is
the people who are in that box are people with fucking 6-7 viewers in it have one big gift, and they all come together and just try and beat each other.
Exactly.
And what makes it worse is there's a lot of agency leaders telling people to go into Diageo's box battles for publicity to get their account out there.
Backbone and get some bollocks within some.
What's the actual? You see the actual gifting system of these box battles. What really is it? You go into a box. You go on mute. You push Diageo up the board while your host walks away with just cash, nothing else.
Yeah.
What's the actual?
Okay, so this is.
And you want a little interstellar at the end of it. Woo!
These box battles
right. Let me work this out now.
Baby, DJ Dippo, yourself. They
grab people.
You've all got, like, say you've all got a personality, right? Unless, say you're someone brand new like me, right? You'd never know the type of person I was, apart from I'm just sat in a box here, right, with a sticker on, and if I've got a team behind me, I'm on 250, so I'm staying in front on this against Scottish Girl and blah, blah, blah. That's how technically them box battles work. But you would not know the type of person you are, or the personality, or the views they have, or the thingy, unless you come through their lives. And that's the thing, people don't have this selection. It's just like come in and gift, and it's like, and the worst thing is it's like these battles when everyone wants to get up these leagues and all these things, and we're pushing stuff. End of the day, we all know it costs money, and we all want to bring something new to the site. But this is the problem. It's like, that is the problem. People, like, you've got all these simpy women. I've heard, like, people saying, I'd let them talk to my kids. I'm thinking, fucking hell, no one would ever say that ever, would they? Do you mean?
The box battles, listen, the worst thing about the box battles, forget the money. Forget all that shit, Forget what percentage you got. It's these creators that are going in someone's box and exposing their community because they're... Fuck.
So here's the thing, though, right? If someone's on the phone. Oh.
Oh, he's gone. Them box battles that night when I did box battles, that one fucking night there, right? And he also sends a uni in the box, so he gets 30% back of his own uni.
Oh yeah.
And that night I took 30% off every single creator. Hence why I did go around and gift people like here and there on top of it. Do you know what I mean?
So DG, right? So can I ask a question then? You earn good coin, yeah?
Yeah.
And you gift it back, right? But you don't go around, and end of the day, I'm not asked if I get loads of hate and that off here, because I'll just tell them to all get in the bin. I don't really care, because end of the day, I've got morals and things like that, and you can go there. A lot of people, you like, the thing is you gift it back, but you don't go back to go, I've done this, I've done that. This is the problem. I think people have this whole...
Hey, guys, let me just have a say, because then I need the toilet. We're totally going off subject here. We're turning about the money again. And it's not about the money. Fuck the 30%. Fuck 100 grand. What I'm saying is this. We're talking about a certain creator that's doing a box battle that's got 4 allegations against him and then 1 against a minor, right? Fuck the gifts, fuck that. It's the people that are going in their box to then bring their community in, to expose their community to someone that could press that follow button and think, oh, I like the look of you, I'm going to DM you. Fuck the money. It's about the people that are going in the box that are fucking exposing the people because they've got a following. So then, not only are you giving him your money, you're giving him your people that could be vulnerable. Your money. You're giving him your people that could be vulnerable. Your money. You're giving him your people that could be vulnerable. Your money. You're giving him your people.
I think it's DJ.
Hasn't he got a second device? Fucking hell.
But no, it's so true. Do you know how many people are in Diageo's Discord? Like, do you know how many, like, little kids or teenagers go in there? It's disgusting.
Do you know what I find as well is, like, obviously this is a backup account and I had to put ID on it as well to prove I was 18, right? Now there's people in these thingies that are getting gifted that are minors. Like, how are they going live as well? This is the other problem I think we have as well. As much as we have these little bits of issues at times, it's like who said before over like TikTok weren't really fussed, they couldn't really do nothing about it. Do you mean? It was like these little things happen.
How are they getting a PayPal account though if they're under a
and this
certain
is the
age?
thing. It's like, and how are you getting on? How are you getting on the app when you have to put your passport or your driving license in to never? And do you know what I mean? I know. Listen, I know I'm sitting behind the screen.
A lot of the kids. This is what's scary. A lot of the kids don't take out. They keep it, and they'll start being adult creators. That's what the worrying part is. That's
Listen, there was a kid who was 12 the other day when I was doing battles, and I was like, "How old are you?" And he's like 12, and I'm like, "Wow, get it?" Do you know what I mean? You think to yourself, "I'm not being funny." Even having that conversation give me nightmares.
Do you know what baffles me? Well, and people go, "Oh, innocent until proven guilty," blah blah blah. All this Clare's law, all this stuff like that, and people need. It's like people need it to happen to them to go, "Oh, it really did happen," or "Oh, it's like there's so much stuff on the internet and so much stuff that's come out," and they're going, "Yeah, but that's that could be anything that and they will literally just want to support and want to be that opposite, and go against and be like, "Oh no, it's," and you think, do you need him to just bash you up a bit for you to believe it?
Can I just address Sunshine?
Mum, go in there.
So yesterday you was on live with Dave Durans, and you were saying innocent until proven guilty.
No. I
yes,
said,
you did.
Okay, no, I said, here's the point. I said, don't come at the point of being standing by someone. Until the police have to bring charges, you can't prove that in the day. You grab the door, you're thinking he's thinking all that. Right?
But then Dave Duran says in Scotland it's guilty until proven innocent, and you turned around to him and you said that it's until proven guilty.
Who's Dave Duran?
You was on with him yesterday.
Oh, you mean Sean?
No, Dave Duran.
Who's Dave Duran?
He was on a minute ago.
He was in the box a minute.
Sense, right? Here's the thing, right? It's like just accusation accusing someone.
I hear you echoing.
This is the thing, right? This is the thing. People talk about.
Mute your mic if you ain't talking.
This is the thing. People talk about innocent until proven guilty, but there's a better saying than that. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's that simple.
I get what you're saying on Devil's Advocate. I get what you're saying. There's people that can obviously unalive themselves due to serious allegations, but what you're forgetting, Sunshine, is that 5 girls, okay, or that's not just a random allegation. That's not someone saying, "Oh, you're innocent until proven guilty." These are people that have come forward. When do you know what does my head in about this app? Everyone's so opinionative, and a lot of the time it's people that don't even go live, that sitting in the comments and enabling these people. Everyone has so much of an opinion, but no one ever listens to the opinion of the victim, only the big creator. So what about the victims? Are they completely irrelevant now? Stop supporting fucking wrongers. If women are going around saying they've been abused by certain people, stop sitting there just because they've got 30% of this and 30% of that, and they're number fucking 2 in the weeklies. Get your heads out of your asses, especially the women I'm talking to, because the women that are supporting him make me sick. The women that are still sat in his boxes, you all make me sick. It's money over morals, and I swear to God, if some of you are raising kids, I really, really highly suggest that you sit down, give your fucking head a wobble before you sit there and bring kids up in this society where you're sitting there enabling peddlers and rapists and thinking it's all right. It's disgusting.
Exactly, the mums that are sat there. The mums that are sat there clout chasing.
Yeah.
Knowing that has done that. Like me as a mum, as soon as I heard about that, I've not been into his lives or had anything to do with him because I'm a mum and that could have been my child. Women on here are doing anything for clout. Anything.
Some of them are just pick-me's.
100%.
Some of you are just pick-me's. Oh, well, thank you, Trex. Some of you need to stop being pick-me's and start raising your kids and start, if you're going to come on this app, start doing it properly and start following the correct creators. Listen, people can fall out on this app. People can say wild things, yeah? I'm not saying that everyone's got to be perfect all of a sudden. We've all got to, do you know what I mean, be the snowflakes and no one can have a joke or there's no such thing as dark humour. I'm not saying that, but right is right and wrong is fucking wrong. Don't abuse women, don't touch kids. That's the worldwide known thing, though. All of it, that's all of our morals set. Regardless if you want to joke with this person or hang around with this person that you don't like as a creator, fuck all the politics and who you like and who you don't like. Protect our women and protect our fucking children. End of discussion.
So you asked me the question if I've advised my creators to with young children to protect their children and watch whose boxes they're going into. There's a lot of people, a lot of men actually being exposed. There's another one called Darren Pearson. He's a man who texts my 14-year-old daughter, knowing exactly how old she was. He's on the app. He's been exposed by several other women for texting underage girls. There's a lot of men on here doing it.
I'm actually surprised. I'm surprised the amount of support from females that are given to these people.
Mm-hmm.
I am surprised, and I'm watching. I was in Giadro's chat for about maybe 2 minutes, and every voice of support was from females. So like, I would allow him near my kids, and I'm like, am I really seeing what I'm seeing? I was in complete disbelief.
But if you to follow up what Paige was saying, sorry, DG. To follow up what Paige was saying, it's true. Some of these women are going into the big creators, the wrong uns, yeah, because they know they will get the attention in there.
Yeah, they're clout chasing. But the thing is, it's wrong because they've got children at home. They know they should know better.
Exactly.
Protecting the children and watching what they're actually doing on the app.
They don't care about their kids because they've got a chance to make a couple of £100.
Yeah, it's all about money. It's not about the kids.
And then to play the victim as well, and then play the victim and get the clout from being the victim.
Right, I think you should let Michelle speak, man. Like, Michelle's someone that's been fucking proper raising awareness for fucking this for about a week now.
3 weeks. 3 weeks I've been shutting this up. For saying about, I had noticed a lot of children in lives. Now, one, under 18s shouldn't be gifting, they shouldn't be on live. To me, as the kids have public profiles, so they're not telling their real age. So then these men and women can directly message them. And if everybody saw the video for Sunday, there was a 14-year-old on live getting gifts from a man who then turned round and said to her, "Can I pay for your Snapchat?" He was then asked for mod status and started blocking all the adults at the chat. It was only till I managed to get her to battle me, I got her to go offline. But everybody needs to be aware that it's not just men in this app, it's women as well. The women that sit on live, bigging up children, seeing in comments, "I'll do this when I get back from school, I'm watching you when I'm in school. Pocket money next week." If you're seeing that and just sitting there going, "Oh, I love you, you are a fucking wrong one too."
Michelle,
can I ask you something? Because you know more about this than I do. How do the kids get away with doing this in the first place?
We did it last night. You can put any date of birth in, and it lets you see a TikTok account. If you have an account of a 12-year-old, if you're in a live and the creator switches on over 18s, they get kicked out. If you're 12 on this app or 13 and a treasure box goes up in a room, you cannot get to see that treasure box. But kids are... Holy fuck. Thank you. I really don't want gifts. If a treasure box goes up, they can't see it.
Michelle, isn't there a child exploitation used at that time?
We're trying to report them constantly, and it always comes back. Now, there was a girl the other day in her school uniform saying that her mum and dad weren't in the house. There was men asking her questions about where she was, and we're reporting, and it's coming back no violation.
That's worrying. Very worrying.
That is totally scary.
But kids are getting money. It's the same as everybody puts money onto, like, kids go Henry cards, or like they've got a PayPal balance for Xbox. If you're not on TikTok, you have no idea what goes on in these lives.
My son come through my live the other day and he had a gifting badge of 8, and I was like, "Who have you been gifting?" But because he's got his own bank card, as long as he's got his own bank card, he's gifting. So he's asking me for money. I'm thinking he's getting McDonald's and he's gifting people on TikTok.
But how do you feel knowing that your child is giving away their pocket money to folk sitting, like, staring at their phone?
It's disgusting.
I put up the definition of grooming the other day, and I have had nothing but shit saying, "Oh my God, I'm not a groomer." And I'm like, "You are. That's exactly what you're doing." It's grooming doesn't have to be sexual, but you're financially grooming these children by telling them that you love them, or big up for that, giving them shout outs, and then they're in folks' chat saying, oh my God, like, I love you to the moon and back. You don't know how much I love you. Like, cut it off when you see it.